So, big spoilers straight away, but trophy number 1 is in the bag. Just need to try and get the rest of them now. Of course, we can't technically win a trophy today, but we can put ourselves in very good stead for one big one. The one that we've already won, but we didn't win last year. It's the league title. As welcome back, guys, and that's a way to start an episode. Welcome back, guys, to episode number 2 of season number 4 of the Barcelona rebuild right here on FIFA 22. Yes! Got it straight out of the way. So we're going to get this straight out of the way as well, because I know you guys listen to it every single episode if you return to the channel. But of course, don't forget to drop a like if you're excited for today's episode. It's a big one going into the league season. Don't forget to subscribe as well, race to 6k, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode in El Futuro. As today, 2 games to start us off with. It's Osasuna and Celta Vigo, 2 that we ended last season with. If it lets us look. It doesn't, it just takes us on to, of course, the last month of this season, as Villarreal are in there today as well, Almeria and Elche. To be fair, I'm going to play these 2, and then I think I'm going to play Villarreal if we get onto it, because I'm planning on quite a bit more business being done today. Yes, we've made quite a few signings. If you don't know, the spoilers right here straight away. We've got Tagliafico into the club, Carlson, Fernandez, and Fabian, who was man of the match out in the Super Cup game. I can't remember where it was actually situated at, but what a game it was. So we've got a loan deal straight away. Lille wanting a 2-year loan for Villanueva. No, that is not happening. We are not going to be accepting that one. As the money as well, for you guys wondering, 500 million. We're definitely not short of it, hence why I expect business to be done today as we go straight into the season. Interesting some players that I'm looking at, as there's quite a few tired faces in this squad from the Super Cup. Okay, I didn't expect that. Fabian, I'm guessing his stamina isn't the best. Never checked up on that before we actually signed him. Where's the stamina? It's 95. He should be fit enough for this game. Oh well, I think he may start, but may have to come off in the game. Of course, Dani Olmo in the reserves right now. That's how far our squad's progressed. Even Gavi, Eze, Unal, as the team for the first game of the season is as follows. Ter Stegen in goal, Mazraoui, Mateus de Ligt, Araujo and Cucurella, with Fabian, De Jong and Pedro sitting in the midfield. Rafinha, Memphis and Ansu are the front three. Memphis Depay still surviving as the striker for now. Is that an implication with signing a new striker? Who knows? As let's beat Osasuna away from home for the first game. As how do they line up? They've never got a bad team. Herrera in goal, Areso, Adokai, good centre-back, Martinez and Armio, with Vieira sat. This is a good squad. Moncayola, Mangala, Martinez and Adam Holslick, 83, with Odson Edouard as the striker. It is the 4-1-4-1 formation. And it's not a bad team. I won't be surprised if they get Europa League, because I still think our team should be beating that one, but I won't be surprised if they do put up a fight, because they have got a nice team. As Fabian did beat Leicester 3-0, who had a very nice team as well, don't forget. They had the likes of Lukaku and everyone. As Rafinha, straight away, slowly dribbling. We'll still play our tiki-taka football. Good pass that into Fabian, who tried to score his first goal for the club right there. He gets forward from CDM, as we won't select anyone. We'll just cross it straight in. De Ligt almost underneath that. Someone flashing across him. I think it was Fabian again, as we've won the header with Mazraoui. Falls down to Ronnie Araujo. Ansu, very far out wide, but can curl them. But over the top. Our 200th game in charge of Barcelona. Bang at the start of this season, as Fabio Vieira into Xavi Martinez. Let's make it a good start for us, shall we? Edouard, big chance, and Ter Stegen just got a hand to that one. Big chance for Osasuna to take the lead, and they haven't done it. Did that even hit Ter Stegen? It didn't look like it, did it? It looked like it just went wide, but the corner's being given. It's going to be Hlosek to whip it in, straight into Ansu Fati, and a good chest away. He's going to get on his bike. He does, of course, have the pace. Just lump that up to Depay if he can get there. That's brilliant. Gets there ahead of the defender, Martinez. Memphis Depay makes no mistake. What a counter-attack from the corner that is. Brilliant ball from Ansu Fati. And great instinctive play from Memphis, let's say, as he steals it off the defender and buries it in the bottom bin. Brilliant. Is this the season where he turns into the best striker in the world? Who knows? He's 91 rated now. Doesn't play like he's a 91 rated. I'd say like an 87 rated player. But still, very, very nice goal he scored there as Rafinha running forward. Finds him again. Has to go backwards into Pedri, who's sitting a little bit deep. Memphis spreads it out wide. Rafinha hooks one over, looking for Ansu. Back to Herrera. Mazraoui drops one back off to Ronnie Araujo right there. Frenkie de Jong into Pedri's feet. Where can we go from this one? Goes inside. Memphis tackled at the feet right there, but Mazraoui to keep on going with it. Now back into Memphis Depay. Still can't really get the best of options off, but we're going to run inside here. Pedri across to Ansu. Can he curl one this time? Just wide. Unlucky as Rafinha to run forward here through the gap. Onto Fabian. Fabian into Memphis Depay. We need to get this out wide, please. There we go. Runs continued by Mazraoui. Memphis can't keep it. Mazraoui to just dink one into the middle. Looking for Fabian again. Gets very far forward for a CDM. It looks like Pedri is the one sitting back the most, which is just peculiar to me, as Memphis drops one off. De Jong, Fabian again trying to strike. I don't mind them swapping around, you know, as here's Memphis Depay, edge of the box. De Jong went down. That had a lot of power on it, that shot, but still it remains 1-0. Just approaching the half-time mark. Edouard tackled. No. That's not a foul, referee. Lozek to take it very quickly. Fizzes it into Odsonne Edouard. We've got to get back now. Gerson Armayo. Just with a bit of a spin there. Delict with a good tackle. Frenkie de Jong. Half-time whistle goes. 1-0 to us, courtesy of that counter-attacking goal from Memphis Depay. And we have really been all over them. One big chance fell to Odsonne Edouard, but he didn't take it. So we will keep on going as Ansu through the middle. Fabian, he's going to have to come off at one point. Definitely is getting tired now. And of course, Gonzalez on the bench isn't a bad option. We're starting last season. Shows you the improvements we've made. There's a ball over the top looking for Odsonne Edouard right here. Delict slid in a little bit right there. Javi Martinez trying to go around the houses and successfully does so. Lozek in the box, plays a 1-2, going backwards. Osasuna not going to give in. It's to the edge, slid in, not got anywhere near it. Good block, Mazraoui handles the ball. Penalty kick to AS Osasuna at the start of the second half. And it's only come from our own mistake. Our right back, who was wanted by everyone this summer, makes the error. So a penalty. We've got to try and save this now. Lozek against Ter Stegen. Leans left, dives right, and it's in the back of the net. 1-1. Telling us to make a change. And I think I might make that. Enzo Fernandez to come onto the field, as we need a goal. All square on opening day. This is not what we want when we're going for the league title this year. Side netting and a very, very good finish. Not what we want at all, as Enzo Fernandez, here he is. Should be a decent shooter, this guy. He's got very good all-round stats. As Ansu, Memphis just in front of him, but he's lost the ball straight away. We seem panicked. We just seem jaded. I don't know what it is. Just not doing too great. As Cucurella in front of his man. Pass forward into Memphis. Can Memphis look for a runner? He's got Frenkie de Jong in front of him, but he can't find him. Never very cracking with his passing, as Lozek back to Edouard. One more on out to Moncayola, and we had to get back and make a tackle. Osasuna have switched the game on its head. They are by far better than us right now, as Lozek whipping a ball in. Ter Stegen has to catch that one quickly. Throw it out. Frenkie de Jong onto Mazraoui. We're going to go down this line a little bit right here. Memphis Depay, get running. Come on. Acceleration a little bit more, please. We've got options in the middle. Looking for Ansu. Poor cross. Rafinha putting the pressure on high up the field. He had a pass through to Depay right there. He is coming off in a minute as well, he's Raf. I'm going to put Ansu on the right. I'm going to put Carlson on the left. See how he can do in the league as the pass is out to Mazraoui. Into Memphis. Now into Enzo Fernandez. This is good passing. Enzo on a run. The Argentine scores! What could be a vital goal, that one on opening day. Enzo Fernandez on his league debut, the number 7. He was a little bit, not of a panic buy, but just an impulse buy from the Argentine leagues, bought from River Plate. And what a goal that could be. Really good movement as well from him. Gets himself in the box. Good passing, good flick on. And yeah, scores a stunning goal. Rounds off that cracking move as Cucurella into Ronnie Araujo. Ansu across to Enzo. And now Frankie de Jong. We have still made that sub on the wing. Frankie de Jong to put it across. No, I've put Carlson on the right. What am I on about? I've actually kept Ansu on the left. As Carlson, here he is. What can Jesper do? A little decent cutback right there. And that's definitely a foul. Does well to win that one. We should have maybe a crossing opportunity. Let's try and get that back post where Frankie's just sat. There we go. Delict. It goes to Ansu. And he's easily tackled. Not the greatest place to give the ball away as well, as now Araso, I think his name was. Ball through right there onto the winger. It's Hlozek on it again, just trying to cut him down a little bit. Now into Armayo on a yellow card, and that's a bad pass straight into Sir Jesper Karlsson, as here he is. He's going to run. Keep on shredding the defence. He's got Ansu in the middle. I'm going to cross it now, early days. Not a bad one from the Swede, as we need to win that header. De Jong, think he's offside. And he wasn't. Corner ball. We'll take it as Memphis makes way for Daniel Gill. As now De Jong to whip a ball in. Ronnie was peeling off a little bit there. Enzo putting the pressure on the keeper. And almost winning that one. Just got to defend now. The points are more important than, of course, the goals, I would say, this season. Scored a lot of goals in some games last year, but, of course, fell very short of the title. As Pedri with a turn pass into Ansu. Onto Enzo Fernandez again. Pedri with a pass right there into Mark Cucurella across the box. As 2 minutes left, Gill is now on the field. Shot through bodies. And the corner will be allowed to be taken. We'll just cross this very lightly in the sky. Looking for Delict at the back post. Wins it. But that should be game over. Cucurella doesn't get a chance to head it down. Just bobbles off his head as it's a 2-1 win against Osasuna away from home. We made it a bit more difficult than I'd like us to do it. But the hard way sometimes is the best way, the most satisfying way. 3 points to start the season off. Very satisfied with that one. It puts us in the top 4, but of course, it's 3 points. Everyone's joined the top anyway, including Almeria. The team that we slip up against, which I want to make sure we don't this season. As Udinese coming in for Hannibal on a loan to buy. Going to accept that like I did with the Burnley one. We're moving swiftly on to Celta Vigo in this next one, as we're not going to put in a bid for any strikers just yet. We're scouting them up. Maybe it's a deadline day move for a big player. Maybe it's not a striker. Maybe I'm having you guys on. Who knows? As I know there's a lot of shouts for Haaland. He's doing very well near the top of the league for Chelsea. His release clause is like 400 million. I know we can afford it, but will that happen? I don't know. I've just got to say, I don't know. I really don't know. Is it going to be the same team, apart from one change, actually? Fabian's been brilliant, but I'm going to put Fernandez in for how we had an impact in that last game. So one change going into this next one. The CDM position goes to Fernandez against Vigo. And the team we faced, they had a good team, of course, at the end of last season. It looks similar. They've got Livkovic, Peña, Frias, Liam Cooper, which is very realistic FIFA, Masua, Evander, Rodriguez, Garcia, Villa with Pineda, and Garassi with Moussa Dembele. Looks like they've lost a few. Callum Wilson is benched. Got Dabur on the bench as well. Decent little youth player. Solid squad, but to me, no offence to him, looks weaker than Osasuna, who we've just beat. We, of course, want to just keep on going as Memphis drills one across into Mark Cucurella. Now inside to Enzo Fernandez. Frankie de Jong do want to give Endo's his fair chance in the team, so hopefully he proves me right with his performance as he shoots from range and rattles the crossbar. Very close from the Argentine again. There's a ball out wide here for Oblerin, whipping it in towards Gracia. Easy header away for Ronnie Araujo. I say easy, we're still on the stretch, but I expect him to make it as Rafinha cuts back into Frankie de Jong across the field. Bad tackle came in there as Enzo with a decent spin. Ansu down the line into Mark Cucurella. We've got men in the middle, including Enzo. What a poor pass. Garassi, Celta Vigo on a little attack here, and that's a good ball through. Delict says no. It is a bit of an open game, this one, to be fair. We want to be taking a bit more dominance into games like this as Pedri tackled from behind by Garassi. That was a bad challenge, and he is dismissed. Red card, just like in the Super Cup. There is another one shown right here. I think it was a Super Cup. No, it wasn't. Champions League fight? I can't remember what it was, but there was a red card recently. As Memphis Depay. Let's keep on going and now take a bit more dominance in this game as Pedri across to Enzo, across into Frankie de Jong. We've got Rafinha out wide. We've got Depay running in. Could we just put the misery on them? We can't. Head it over. Miguel getting a ball down the line here just before half-time. Cucurella has to put it behind. Not the best tackle, that one. I think he should have prevented that corner, really. But hey-ho, as they're going to have a chance to whip the ball in now. Evander, that's a deep one. Delict, they got the volley on it. Ter Stegen had to put it over. 10 men are going to keep on scrapping right here. So, got to try and prevent another one. Ansu Fati straight at the near post. You know what happened last time we got it at the near post, but won't happen this time. Good tackle. Frankie de Jong to try and bring it away. Straight through to Memphis. What can he do? Drop it off to Rafinha at the side of him. Rafinha to cut it back. A goal before half-time would be perfect. Frankie de Jong with a very decent run through the middle. Here he is. He's put it in the side netting. And we will go into the break 1-0 up at Camp Nou. Courtesy of Captain de Jong. Very nice finish that one. You can see just squeezed through. Dutch to Dutch. And bang. Side netting. Beautiful move. Best time for that to come as well just before half-time as we lead in our second game. Everything's coming out good for us. Pedri, we need to start this second half off how we finished the first. Of course, they're going to come out the shell now defensively to try and get something. And they don't even have a striker on the field as Memphis through there to Enzo. Tries to keep it away from his men and does so. Passes it back into Marc Cucurella around the corner. Pedri, smart turn. Pedri from range, just over. And Evander with the ball out wide here to Peña as Cucurella sliding in, not very well, and we'll pick up a yellow card in this one. I'm thinking about giving Tagliafico his debut as well. If we do, of course, get more comfortable in this game. Ball whipped in, Mazraoui away. Not give a penalty away this time as can we counter-attack. Frankie de Jong has Ansu on this wing making a brilliant run. Ansu Fati, here he is, up against the defence. He's got a man with him in the middle, but Ansu Fati takes it alone. And it's gone through Livkovic's glove. And it is 2-0 here against Celta Vigo. Is that game wrapped up? Likely looking that way. It's a brilliant run down the line from Ansu. Takes his time, left-footed, picks his spot, side netting again. What more can you ask for? Memphis Depay making way for Jill again. 20 minutes this striker's got right now. Can he prove himself to be the backup that we don't need another one? I mean, he's got very limited time as Enzo Fernandez finds Ansu Fati. He spins on the spot. Can he get a ball forward? He can. Jill through the middle. It's gone on to Enzo Fernandez, however. Can he find Jill? Just no. 14 minutes now on the clock as Miguel spins us. That's into Peña. Peña cuts inside of us as well. Papeu chipped in and Pedri to head that one away as Jill needs to turn smartly and does. Left down the line for Rafinha. Can the other winger get a goal to join in with Ansu? Tries to cut inside, does so, puts it across. Enzo off the post. Enzo is coming very close. Get Fabian out all game as Pedri on the edge will just keep hold of the ball instead of lose it. Mazraoui into Jill. Mazraoui continues his run. Gets it back. Uses Rafinha. Edge of the box here's Ansu. Very good ball retention right here as Pedri tries to spin himself onto Ansu. Through bodies. Cooper's handballed it. But it's in the back of the net. Won't count. I think he was offside in all honesty as Orblin with the ball. He puts it out wide into Mawausa. He goes back into Orblin. Good tackle. Matthijs de Ligt ready to run forward. Jill through the middle. That's a brilliant ball onto the striker. Can it be 3 right here? It can. Jill has a goal. He may be the backup striker as it's a terrific finish into that bottom bin. And 3-0. Game wrapped up, done and dusted. Clean sheet to go with it. So far, of course. Still a little bit of time left, but that is a very well-composed finish. Just bottom corner. Jill off the mark in the second game of the season. Love to see it as here is Frankie de Jong as well over the top. Can we get another? It's into Rafinha's path. Just squeezed away from him. And the goalkeeper smothers it as a 3-0 win is what we get right here against Celta Vigo. The 10 men of Celta Vigo as well did put up a fight, but not enough in the end. Good win again. Look as if we know what we're doing this year as Saint Etienne. Loan deal. 1 year loan deal for Lorenzo Guerreiro. I don't think we'll see him again. He can leave as we are approaching deadline day right here. Message straight away. Rescheduled game. Is that the Champions League threaded in? I think it may be. Let's check it this way instead of using the calendar. Can we see our group? We do. Leicester City is in the group. The team we beat in the Super Cup. Club Brugge and Lokomotiv Moscow I always seem to get. Still, Group F doesn't look too bad for us again. We've been blessed with groups, to be fair to us, most of the time. That's a difficult group. Everton in the Champions League. That's not an easy one. That's not the best. Oh, two good teams in that one. Good group right there. And a decent group right there. I think we've got the easiest one. A lot of good teams missing out as Crystal Palace want Balde on a 1-year loan. Like the Marseille one, I will accept. And I guess it's inevitable. We'll have to look back on this striker search. I know you guys want to see a striker maybe come into the club. Thiago Thomas looks like a decent one, but again, he's not the highest of ratings. We've got Romelu Lukaku on that list, of course, in our group now, so I don't see that as a realistic one. Goncalo Ramos is a decent striker, 83 rated, not too bad. Daniel Malen, but he's just gone to Juventus. Gerard Moreno we could bring back. It looks like Ketelare has just signed for Everton with a big release clause, so we'll stay away from that one. Erling Haaland here on the list. Look at that. It's actually gone down. 321. Was 400 last time I checked. But he has gone from 23 to 24-year-old. Maybe that's the impact. I don't know. Armando Broja's just gone to Atletico Madrid. Guiri at Dortmund, who struggled last season, but I think we'll have to pay that release clause, which I don't fancy doing. And Dusan Vlahovic, decent striker, but again, not sure on him. Doing incredibly well as it stands. Maybe if some leave the club, we can sign some new ones, as Balde's gone to Crystal Palace and Clement Lenglet, an offer from Liverpool for the centre-back. I am going to reject it, however. He does seem like a decent backup for us. I plan on changing that, as how much have we spent? 208 by Atletico Madrid. Jeez, that is a lot. I bet we've spent more. No, we haven't. 170. To be fair, we've only spent net 70 million, which isn't that bad, considering we've already fixed the money issue, and I honestly don't know who we can bring in. Granada's spending 110 million. That's a lot. Simicas, Bandier, the goalkeeper, very good business, as an offer from Arsenal. Oscar Melendo plus 133.7 million. That's a lot for Frankie de Jong, but I feel like he will stay here till the end of days, as Iberford Guerra got a loan to buy. I'm going to make it a normal loan, see if we can get him out, because yes, he's good, but do I see me using him this season now with the stats squad we have? Probably not, as that is the end of the window. 1.5 billion spent, and no one actually came in. And two changes going into this next game, which is Fabian in, and Carlson will start on the right wing. Ize on the bench, and Gavi, as Fernandes and Rafinha drop out completely. Now I know how much of a stacked team we have. Players will be getting more rest, including the best of players, Rafinha. And Fernandes has done very well recently. Of course, we did bring Fabian in to be that starter, and he fell out of the spot straight away. Chance to redeem himself away against Villarreal. Not a team to be overlooked. And the team we face, Bijlo in goal, Sergio Aurier, Mande, Rinaldi, good regen, and Dean at the back with Danjuma, Pino, Gallagher, and Isaac, Silva, and Lorente. That is a solid squad. I mean, 4-4-2 probably doesn't fit it with the wingers that they have in and the three strikers, but each to their own. Just got to put the effort in, dominate the game away from home, and see what rewards we reap, as Frankie de Jong straight away on the ball into Fabian Memphis. This is a big test for this guy as well, Jasper Carlson. Can he deliver a good ball? It was. Don't know why it didn't click on to Ansu Fati. Of course, Rafinha fully out the squad altogether against a solid team. The hardest we'll probably play this season, but, well, not this season, this episode, but, yeah, I just decided against using him because he's tired, and I know this squad can do well altogether, as Mazraoui into Carlson, flick on, keeping this ball very well at the start of the game. Carlson into de Jong, now Memphis, early chance, almost taken right there. Ronnie Araujo, Frankie de Jong will build up again as Carlson, there we go. This is brilliant passing at the start of this game. We're really up for this. Ansu Fati, curling one, really up for it as de Jong across to Memphis again. We've kept the ball since that little shot there. Carlson overlap from Memphis Depay, and he will go out wide into Mazraoui. Back inside, Carlson flick on. Pedri running through. Bijlo, unconventional save, put the pressure on. We tried to. Carlson now onto Memphis Depay, as that's a good cutback. Carlson to get running. Got Memphis Depay in support. Man in the middle right here. Can we get it across? We do to Fabian off the post. And easy for Ansu Fati to tap home. 24 minutes in. We have literally been relentless. We've had all of the ball. And then when they get it, we steal it back and score the opener. Good finish. It shows you that a more fit team is more important than a fully strengthened, tired one. As Ansu just there at the back post, easy as you like, to just tap it home into Bijlow's open goal. Very nice, as Ansu straight away on the ball again. We've got Depay in front of us, there we go, pass through to him, and Fabian just spread one out to the other side of the field. Carlson just heads that one back into Nusa Mazraoui. Look at the possession we are keeping. It's honestly astonishing. Fabian, good touch, and oh, good save. I'm just checking here. Pedri and Fabian are both in left centre mid and CDM respectively, but the swap over in game, and by all means do that. It is working, but it's just weird why they choose to do it. As now forward is the ball to Isaac, as it's now into Conor Gallagher. Good pass there into the middle. Jeremy Pino. Gotta watch the passing. It's gone out wide into Sergio Aurier. Trying to run around the houses. Back to Danjuma. Jeremy Pino from range, and it's wide. First half threatening thing they've done all game, but doesn't work out for them as Fabian spreads that ball across. He is just like our Rodri in this team. Love him joining this club, as it is 1-0 at half time. And although they've had one chance, I would say we've, as the stats prove, utterly dominant. Just need to keep it up as De Jong, Fabian, Cucurella, just get this ball ticking nicely. Tiki-taka, ticking along as Memphis Depay into De Jong. Now into Pedri. I think that even rhymed what I just said right there. Into Fabian in the middle. Gets a bit of an angle and puts it in the bottom corner for his first. What a move. Just absolutely sensational passing. And Fabian's coming out with the handstand now. To be fair to him, no offence, I don't think he would ever attempt that in real life. But there we go. Good second goal in this game, and we are in the driver's seat here against Villarreal. Just goes inside and finishes it greatly into the bottom bin. Some of our goals so far in this episode been really quality. Absolutely love it as Isaac forward through the middle. Llorente. Oh, that's not great from Mateus de Ligt. Yellow card. Could have been more, to be fair. That really wasn't good, and it wasn't needed. Isaac to whip a ball in. Silison. Or, not Silison, Carlson away into Llorente. I thought that was a handball there. I held my breath. As Memphis to try and get this away. He's making the run in front. Well, that's for Carlson, though. Jesper Carlson's got a bit of a gap on this side. Regen coming across. Making what I thought was a good challenge, but it's going to get a warning for it. Okay, we'll take the free kick and move on. Memphis Depay. How's the new signings free kicks? Not as good as Depay's, and I don't get why he's still on them. How has he got 84? Because he's not done too great from the free kicks he's taken for me. Watch me say that and him do pretty decent with this one. Not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's in the back of the net. And to be fair, that should have never gone in at all. Looked like it was Bijlow's all day long. Bit of a weird angle, this one. Bit foggy. But Memphis Depay has buried the free kick somehow. That should be the keepers all day long, but we'll take it. Won't say no to that finish as the changes have been made right now. We've got Eze on and Gavi as I really do hope we get another clean sheet. That will be the biggest outcome of this game. Of course, up the goal difference as Aurier into Silva. Now Jeremy Pino. Gallagher's shot is blocked by Mazraoui. If it wasn't for his penalty that he gave away as well, we'll be on for 3 clean sheets and 0 conceded so far, which is amazing. Well, an amazing stat on paper, should I say, as Ter Stegen rolls this out to Ronnie Araujo. He's going to pass it out to Frankie de Jong. Now we're going to try and go across the centre into Fabian. Memphis in front. He's probably the next to come off for Jill. As de Jong across into Gavi. Eze making a brilliant darting run right here. Pass it across to Pai. And it just hit the goalkeeper. Don't think he knew much about it. Maybe I should have shot with Eze. Just unlucky, I guess. There's not long left now. Mazraoui. We're on the search for 4, though, because we have been utterly dominant still in this second half. Out wide to Carlson. Very impressed by him. He's been causing multiple problems as de Jong keeps it away. Carlson, good touch around. Cross into the box is a brilliant one. No one gambling on it, though. And now ball in the middle. Isaac, shot on goal. Ter Stegen with the save. We'll make another change as well, just to know that we've made them all. Giving players fitness. It's going to be Jill again. Just keep going for him. Give Depay a rest each and every game. You usually do rotate strikers when you're 3-0 up as well, as the ball's going to be whipped in. Silva with the header down low. Carlson on the line blocks. Forced to Conor Gallagher to get a debut goal for Villarreal, and that's just a freak goal to concede. Just a tad unlucky. Fell over each other at the front post, didn't we? Carlson with a good block. Gets stuck out by Ter Stegen, and in the back of the open goal. Nothing short of unlucky as Gallagher round the corner. Dean onto Sakato. Don't let them put the pressure on in this game. They've not been in it at all, apart from these last couple of minutes, as Jill opts to go to the right-hand side into Carlson over Eze. Was it the right option? Probably not. Dean getting a bit of a tackle in there as he's trying to run forward. We've managed to get right side, and it's only added time now, which shouldn't be long. 2 minutes. Cucurella heads forward. Just get back and defend, boys. Don't let them put the pressure on us. I do want to make sure our goal difference is decent as well this season, because Atletico Madrid and the likes of those don't lose much, as that's an easy save. And the game will end 3-1. 3 on the bounce. 3 wins. Brilliant once again. Very good display as we are joint top of the league. Atletico Madrid and us are at the top, so we just move on. Should we get another game simulator today? Jeez, a lot of scout reports back right there. I'm looking at youth players right there. Don't get excited. It's no one really special, unfortunately. Almeria, they're doing well actually, aren't they? They are. They're just below us. I think we'll have to play that game at the start of next episode. No chance I'm simulating that one. Don't want the banana peel to be there again. As thank you guys for watching the start of this episode right here. Start of course, season number 4. Going for everything and winning everything today that we possibly could have. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well. No, it's not been a long episode, but of course we had to go through deadline day and all them kind of things. So yeah, probably not a long one at all. But thank you for tuning in. Take care, guys, in a bit, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care and peace.